We are in this Eastwood, and I know that your gym is here. Where is it? Where is the gym?
My gym? Oh, I go to Next Generation at North at a Ride.
Okay.
On Victoria Road in Ride.
Is it a good one?
It is a good gym. It is a good gym. I don't get there as much as I'd like to these days.
Okay. Yeah. So yesterday, we can read from the newspaper that yesterday there was an ambush by you, John Alexander and Julie Fisher. Was that really an ambush?
No, it wasn't. We were both here in Eastwood campaigning, and I looked over and saw Mr. Alexander and Ms. Bishop, and I thought, well, if you see someone you know, it's polite to go up and say hello. And so that's what I
But
did.
obviously, they were a little surprised to see you there and approaching them.
Yeah, look, I don't know why they were so surprised about that. I felt a bit sorry for them, I guess. They just felt a bit awkward about it. But, you know, I'm out here campaigning, talking to local people. It was a great day yesterday here in Eastwood, and I really enjoyed it.
Okay. So when it was announced that you're going to be the candidate for Labour Party for the by-election in Bennelong, we actually asked around in the Chinese community, and people's first impression to you is like, she's good. She's good, very good as a career before, but they have their concerns about the alleged connection to a baby. So would you have got anything to say about it?
Well, you know, the ICAC transcripts speak to my integrity and my actions, and indeed ICAC praised the evidence that I gave. They were very positive about the evidence that I gave, and in the end, the evidence that I gave helped put Mr. Obi in jail.
So you can, to the Chinese community, there's a definitely, you can say that you don't have any connection.
Absolutely
Involvement
not.
in what they were doing.
Well, in fact, ICAC made very clear that my integrity was above reproach. They praised the evidence that I gave, and the evidence that I gave helped to find Mr. Obi corrupt and helped to put him in jail.
Okay. So I read from an article by you. It was written in 2011. You stated your opinion on the same-sex marriage issue. We know that the result was out yesterday. And we know that John Alexander was strong against same-sex marriage.
Well, I think Mr. Alexander actually was a supporter.
He was a supporter.
Yes, and he wanted it to be voted on in the parliament.
Yeah. So as I know a lot of Chinese candidates who actually voted no. So what do you have to say to them?
I know many people who voted no, and many people obviously who voted yes. You know, this was a contentious issue in the community, and I've always strongly supported the idea that there should be a conscience vote, that people should vote on their consciences on this issue. And the writing that I've done in the past is about explaining how I came to my position in my good conscience as a Catholic. And you know, really for me, the teachings of Jesus and his acceptance of people really spoke strongly to me as a Catholic.
Okay. So conscience more than, to you conscience is more important than the other things in the Christianity?
As I said in my article in 2011, you know, all Catholics have to form their conscience and come to a position on various issues. And that's what I did here. To me, I acted in accordance to my Catholic conscience.
Okay. But we all know that Bennelong is one of the few electorates that's on the no side. So do you feel worried about it?
Well, I think what the results showed is that Bennelong was almost evenly split between the yes and the no, and I think that shows that this was an issue that people had strong opinions about on both sides. I think that in this case, Mr. Alexander and I agree on this point. We both support same-sex marriage. We've both been clear with people about that, but we also both wanted to see people to express their consciously held views in this process.
Okay, thank you very much, Kristina.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you, Edgar.
Okay.
was university level testing. So we know what he believes because he voted for it 3 times. So that's already there. Let's face it, whether it's level 6 or level 5 or whatever they do, the only reason they're introducing a tougher English language test than the one we already have is they want to prevent people from the criticisms. People unless you have a terrible problem of change. Let's not forget, Pauline Hanson doesn't just oppose this, she opposes she's opposed to immigration reform. That's what Pauline Hanson has always been. And the Liberal Party trades preferences with her. You can't trade preferences on one nation without trading policies of one nation. Labor puts one nation last because we put multiculturalism and modern Australia first. That's what we do. So if you're in the Chinese community in Australia, if you're proud of our diversity, if you want to stand up to racism and you want to stop the censorship changes of you support Christian, you support Labor, and one nation party last. Correct. Never. And the reason we want to go to one nation is really simple. We need modern Australia. We like modern Australia. One nation hates modern Australia. Now, it's that simple. This is not a belief in politics. It's who we are as a country. And if you believe that we are stronger and the Chinese community in Australia has made us stronger, you've got to put one nation last. You've got to have the good one out and you've got to punish the trading practices and policies of one nation. And in terms of the Labor Party, Kristina, you know there's a great chance to send a very loud message. Multicultural Australia is a strength. Citizenship changes need to be seen. Always good to talk to you.